Now for the non-spoilery review of Gotham Season 2, Episode 1, Damned If You Do. Okay, so first of all, one of the things that I thought was that Gordon, we were guesting on a podcast last night and talking about how kind of flat Gordon's arc was. Yeah, throughout the entire season last year. It was kind of him getting introduced into the world of Gotham and everything. But this episode hits the ground running, and Gordon's story looks to be way, way more interesting this season, where he was kind of the pure white knight trying to affect the city for good.
With shards of gray thrown in there. It's not
he's already making it very murky.
Pretty murky.
Pretty murky. We can't even say not too murky.
We can't even say it, yes.
But, he's making very murky decisions that are going to compromise him morally.
Yes.
He's already compromised by the time the episode's over.
He's compromised.
So his arc looks like it will be way more interesting. And there are certain power players within Gotham who have some big leverage on Jim Gordon now.
Yes. It's kind of crazy.
So, I think he's definitely going to be a character to watch moving forward.
Which is probably good because he's the star of the show.
Yeah, definitely.
You would want to watch the star of the show. Also, sort of going with that, things are moving very, very fast this season. I think, like, last season, they sort of took the slow boat approach with some things. Mm-hmm. But basically, we've jumped right in 2 feet. And we're already going. Yeah. So it's already all sorts of craziness. The rise of the villains is definitely going to be insane.
And,
I don't even know.
Sharp.
And sharp. Yes.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Yeah. It's going to accelerate quickly like a roller coaster.
Right. Season 1 was the
going up to the top of the hill.
And now we're going, whee!
Down
like
in
it is a downward spiral, if you can.
Oh, I will say over in the chat room, Mad Guida, I think is how you pronounce it.
Mad Guida, yeah.
Is joining us over there.
I know. They've never done the chat room, so welcome. Let us know if you have questions.
And they also say that it's their first time in the chat room, and are the presenters reading the chat? Yes,
totally.
We are.
It's us.
Yeah, and they're writing from Portugal.
Cool.
Hello from America, from Orlando.
Hello from sunny Orlando.
Yes, okay, but as far as Jerome this season, I know a lot of people were like, it's too soon for the Joker. It's too soon for Jerome last season, and to be fair, in The Blind Fortune Teller, he was very over-the-top kind of Joker-esque.
But I think last season they had to beat it over the head. Yeah,
they kind of had to, make a statement. This guy is going to be at least, a Joker, a version of the Joker that's going to be in Gotham.
Correct.
But, they definitely, in this episode, they dial it back. He dials it back a little bit. Cameron, the actor who plays Jerome, dials it back a little bit. I mean, there's still a lot of Jokerish flares, him like...
We're both good. Oh my god!
Yeah, lots of big smiles,
yes.
And one thing I really liked is that he's very much playing characters off of each other,
right?
Which is something that the Joker does a lot. Mm-hmm. And if you've seen the preview clips, you'll probably notice that. But I really think after seeing him in this episode that he might not be the actual Joker we were thinking he was going to be last season. Like, we were pretty dead set that.
You don't think so?
I think after seeing the way he kind of dials it back in this episode, and obviously it's the first episode, there's room for him to bust out again,
right,
in a big way. And there's probably going to be an episode, like maybe episode 3, where he's very much front and center. But this is the first time I thought, well, maybe this isn't the Joker. Maybe this is just the inspiration for the Joker. This is the balloon man that's going to inspire Jack Napier or whoever becomes the Joker to become the Joker. Like, the balloon man kind of put that idea in Bruce's mind about becoming a vigilante.
Interesting, because I actually thought it seemed more and more like the Joker, and I almost feel like he was dialing back because he was observing and he was seeing and he was practicing and trying things.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not completely convinced of that, but at the same time, this is the first time I actually
there was a twinge of
Although I will say that a lot of people were kind of trying to pigeonhole the fact that him and Barbara was going to be like a proto Harley, and we even suggested that a few times last season. But after the events of this episode, I don't see that happening, and that's not really a big spoiler.
No, that's not. I am intrigued. And this is still spoiler free. intrigued by the handful of new and very, very powerful characters we got, as well as the cool new sets that we get to explore.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We all know about the one down the stairs, but
Where they ended last season with, which by the way, it picks up right where it
literally
left off,
right
so.
there. But there are some other places, different apartments really, where we get to see, and there is a lot there, I think. I think there's a lot within the set that we're going to see, and that's going to be very relevant.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it was nice to see that Gotham City Police Department set again.
Yes.
For sure. I love that set. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. And, Mad Guido over in the chat room says, and it is not too soon for the Joker. It is never too soon for the Joker. But I believe the writers are going to pull our leg a bit, and Cameron will not be the ultimate Joker, which is, basically what I was saying.
Yep.
And also says that Cameron was a spot-on choice. Whoever casted him nailed it. He does deliver this insanity, the needed insanity to Season 2 and Arkham Asylum.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
Sure. Okay, but that'll do it for our spoiler.
That's all the more we can do without spoiling.
Okay, we'll do an arbitrary scale up top here, too, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, out of 47 spoilers, how many spoilers do you give this episode?
I don't know, 46?
46?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... this was the most exciting episode that I feel like I've watched since the finale. But, like, last season, there were some really good episodes. But this hit. Like, there wasn't a dull moment. So.
Oh, yeah, and I'll go with 47 spoilers.
Oh,
but
you're going 47? Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely... It was kind of like the opening salvo in a play or something like that. It kind of reminded me of like a pilot for one of the more like mature cable series you might see, like a Breaking Bad or something like that, where it's just kind of like introducing you to the world as it is, that it's going to get fleshed out over the course of the season. Very jam-packed, full, but not overcrowded.
Correct. Definitely not.
Definitely loved it. So if you don't want any big spoilers, go away now, because we're going crazy with the spoilers.
We are going to go crazy.
And come back here Monday around 9:15 p.m. EST at live.universeblocks.com, and we're going to have a big Gotham Monday celebration. We want your feedback. We want to hear what you have to say.
I might make cookies.
She might make cookies.
We have Batman cookie cutter.
We do, actually. And, if you can't make it or whatever, don't worry. We have plenty more to talk about than we'll get to today. But
Send us a voicemail with your thoughts.
Yeah, voicemail 424-274-2352 right after the episode airs. We'll tweet that out, too.
Absolutely.
You can email us, legendsofgotham@gmail.com. We'll be watching that. Or you can tune in and Skype in, because we'll have Skype open, too.
Right. We're going to do the little bit of live action.